Hey y'all, it's Nova Kadri. Now this is going to be a calmer video. Now many of you may not know this, but despite my TikTok page and all that, despite all my constant cussing, I still believe in God. Like, I may not be the perfect example of it, but I believe that God is real and that he died for all of us. And so I got this necklace. And I want y'all to see on the inside of it. Let me position it on the camera.
Man, y'all, this dude Nova Online just can't quit. But you know what they say about meatballs. Once they start rolling downhill, you just can't stop them. And folks, that's exactly what we're going to be seeing taking place in today's video. Nova's life is going completely downhill, and his meatball-shaped body is causing more and more momentum to happen. It's like day after day, more and more bad stuff keeps coming out about Nova. He's either losing his job or he just started a new Discord server. And you already know how Nova Online is with Discord servers. That dude does not need another one. With his track record, man, who knows how many minors are going to be in that Discord server. And that's basically what I wanted to start off with in the beginning of this video, is just taking a look at Nova starting that new Discord server, because it does come into play later in this video. Because as you already know, just looking at the title, Nova Online did end up having some kind of mental breakdown in that Discord server. I mean, he does it on TikTok all the time. He'll make these text posts and they're super dramatic and he'll seem like he's about to do something drastic. But in reality, he just wants attention. It's some attention-seeking, weird stuff. It's like the boy who cried wolf, right? One day, Nova might really be sad enough to do some crazy shit, and nobody's really gonna believe him because he says this shit every single week. I mean, come on, y'all. Think about it. Every single week, this dude has some kind of controversy that makes it so he thinks his life is completely over. It's crazy, man. How many times can you mess up on the internet until you know that you gotta get off of this shit?
JD's and Gentlemen, the new Discord is now live. It's in my solo. Go ahead and join it. Novine Universe, signing off.
Come on, dude. Nova, have some respect for yourself. What are you doing, dude? You could have cleaned up a little bit before you filmed this video. You didn't have to impromptu decide to film. You know what I mean? You could have took some time to take all the old cups and all the old papers off of your desk, man. I mean, that shit just straight up reminds me of how a Discord mod's room would look. It's completely cluttered. You know, he's got a bunch of cups all around his desk. You didn't have to do that, man. He's got the wacky setup going on. It's pretty crazy. You can do a little bit more than that, Nova. I mean, come on, man. You're supposed to be a top dog Discord mod, and look at your setup. How are you going to be texting e-girls with that setup, man? You're going to be trying to get your sausage fingers on the keyboard, and you're going to be wrestling through tons and tons of trash. Now, folks, then our bulbous boy Nova decides to try some Grape Faygo. Now, if y'all don't know about Faygo, it's actually a pretty good drink. I recommend it. It's a nice soda, you know what I mean? It's nothing too fancy, but if you're looking for a nice cold beverage, I'd consider grabbing a Faygo off the shelf, right? It's pretty good. Either way, that's not for me to say right now. That's for Nova to decide. Let's see if he rates it more than a Dr. Pepper. But of course, Nova can't just review the Faygo. He's also got to give a little bit of a sly shout out to his Discord. And by a sly shout out, I mean basically make it like the whole beginning of the video where he's just screaming like, "Hey guys, I have a Discord server." It's like, we already know, man. Everybody already seen the video. All the trolls are flooding to it. Don't worry. They'll be there. You know what I mean? They're already there, probably. I'm going to tell you right now, dog. You probably got some moles in that Discord server. It's not a good idea.
Trying Faygo for the first time. And guys, my Discord server is now live. Version 4.0 has been made and it is up. Just a warning, there is a little bit of 3FA involved, so good luck. But anyways, this is why you always go to the dollar store. You always find cool stuff that you probably wouldn't find in normal stores. Now, I never see Faygo in my area, so when I saw this at a dollar store, I knew I had to try it. So this is Grape Faygo, but I've heard that blueberry and cotton candy is very popular among the favorites of people who like Faygo. Let's try out this Grape Faygo. Diboja. That's really good. The thing I like about it is that it's not as sweet as Grape Crush, and also the flavor's not bad on it at all. In my opinion, I just think it needs to be a little bit more carbonated, but the amount of sugar, the flavor in it, everything else is fine. I think I know what the next episode of Shotnado is going to be. Anyways, make sure to join the Discord, and Novine Universe, signing off.
You know what I just realized? Nova has no idea what people want to see when it comes to reviews. Because why the fuck would anybody want to watch you review a grape soda? Everybody already knows how grape soda tastes, and universally, it's all the same across every brand, right? There might be one brand that's like a little bit better maybe, but I mean, overall, grape soda is grape soda. It's the same for orange. It's a fucking soda that's like flavored like a fruit. You know what I mean? It's not really that complicated. So nobody tries to get too complex with it. So what's the point of reviewing this grape soda? Nobody's interested in this shit. Nobody wants to see you chug a grape soda. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, who's watching this shit? I don't understand. I think the only reason that this video got as many views as it did is because he has that stomach shot in the beginning. I mean, you don't gotta do that, bro. You could pick the camera up a couple inches and you would have been good, man. But you done exposed like your whole stomach. Why did you do that to yourself? You already know how people online are. When Nova does stuff like this, it makes me think that he might have some kind of humiliation thing going on. Because I feel like he already knows that people in the comments are going to start making fun of him, right? What else would they be doing? They're going to be taking screenshots of that. It's going to be shared all over the place, man. I mean, look at this stomach shot. He knows what he's doing. I think he wants people to comment this shit. I mean, come on, y'all. Think about it. And while you're thinking about it, why don't you watch this video of Nova doing some kind of mall haul, as he calls it? I've never heard that phrase before, but he seems to say it with a lot of confidence. So, yeah, y'all, let's watch Nova do a mall haul.
Mall haul, let's get to it. First bag is from Claire's. So first up, we've got this bracelet right here. It says Dreamer on it. Then we've got these gummy bear boba earrings. These dinosaur earrings. These little rainbow rain cloud earrings. These aren't for me. These are for a friend, but they're peanut butter and jelly earrings. And then we also got a Hufflepuff Harry Potter tin, which is my house. Then we've also got a gift box to store all the earrings, and also this necklace that changes color in the sun. Next up, we got Hot Topic, and I only got 2 things from here. I got this whole set of 6 earrings, and I also got these 2 little necklaces. They're on the back. And I know you guys saw them in the last video, but I got another Sarah J. Maas book and a System of a Down record. Well, you know what the next video is going to be, me spinning it for the first time. Anyways, so that was my Northtown Mall haul. And to the 2 fans that I met there, it was very nice to meet you. Hey, Nova Kadri, signing off.
What's with lolcows and using the term fans? I don't understand it, man. They'll see these people and of course they're going to ask to take a picture because they're probably trolls or they don't really know enough about their online presence to know that they're that bad of people. You know, they might have heard like their name a few times on the internet and they think it's a cool thing to take a picture with them, whatever. It doesn't really matter either way. At the end of the day, those people aren't Nova's fans. So it's pretty crazy that he uses that word. I always find it funny that he calls people his fans. Even the people that follow his account, they're just following his account to see his downfall. They aren't following his account because they support Nova. At least a large majority of those people aren't. I'm sure there's a few people here and there that actually genuinely are fans of Nova's, or at the very least, they try to defend Nova in some kind of sense. There's always people online like that, right? Like some kind of contrarians or whatever. But at the end of the day, even those people probably wouldn't be sitting down and watching Nova's TikToks for fun, right? I mean, these are basically the type of people that would defend any lolcow no matter what, because they want to be contrarians or they have some kind of savior complex, right? It's weird. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to try to psychoanalyze these people that support Nova. That's not the point of this video. So let's just move on to the next topic, right, y'all? All right, y'all. So for this next topic, we're going to be talking about Nova's exercise. Now, a lot of these clips I can't really play alone because they have audio over them that's copyrighted, of course, like random songs and shit. So I'm just going to be playing them right now as I talk. And actually right now I have one playing. It's Nova boxing. It starts off pretty weird, right? He's not really doing much. He's kind of just standing there, and then he finally gets into it. Like, his form is horrible, man. I don't really know how else to describe it. He's just not punching good. Like, if he was in a fight, he'd be knocked out already by now. That's bad form right there. I mean, he even comments on his form. He says, my boxing form is so bad, I probably punch like a drunk penguin. I mean, it might even be worse than that, man. Come on, dog. How are you moving away to breathe after like 3 punches? That is bad, Nova. That is bad. He's hitting them with uppercuts. He's doing anime moves and shit. Charging up. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I ain't never seen some shit like this. There you go. All right, now he's getting it. He's getting a little bit of energy built up. He's slamming his hands together like the Incredible Hulk. But instead of the Incredible Hulk, he's the Incredible Bulk, of course. There he goes. There he goes. He's really getting into it. Who knew Nova Online could hit a punching bag like this? I mean, god damn, that was pathetic. All right, guys. I know there's been a lot of Nova yapping, but we got one more review before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. And of course, it's going to be Nova's Cirkul series. He's got to do a Cirkul review. If you don't know what Cirkul is, it's like this flavor pod. I kind of confused it with Air Up at some point, but I'm pretty sure they're different. Air Up doesn't use any flavor, but Cirkul actually has flavor cartridges in it. It's very confusing because they try to market it as some kind of healthy alternative, but from what I've seen, it's literally just flavor pods that you put in there, but you can kind of change the intensity of the flavor. So like you can get kind of a little bit less flavor, so it's kind of healthier on some drinks than it is on other drinks. It's really fucking stupid. It's just some kind of gimmick, right? But Nova really loves his Circle of Life series. I don't know if it brings views in for him or if he just enjoys kind of sitting there and proving to the haters that he actually drinks water. But either way, whatever he gets out of it, he really enjoys. So he just kind of sits there and he drinks his flavored water and he reviews it. Sometimes he likes it, sometimes he doesn't. In this case, he doesn't like it because he says that it doesn't taste good to him. But you know, Nova kind of just comes up with some random reviews that don't even really make sense. Sometimes he just kind of wants to say something tastes bad because he hasn't said something has tasted bad in a while. So, you know, he'll just be like, yeah, I didn't really like this. But I don't know. Y'all can decide when you watch this video if Nova's facial expressions are, you know, actually truthful or if he's kind of playing it up for the camera. But to me, it seems like he's playing it up a little bit for sure.
My hair is a motherfucking wreck. Wrong bottle of water. Another wrong bottle of water. Take the lid out, and welcome back to Circle of Life, where I review different Circle flavors and put them head to head to see which one is best. And today, we have Inflow Nebula. It's been a while since I recorded one of these, and this one's gonna go out right away. And I have like 12 different Circle of Lives in my drafts on my 1-10 Pro. AKA my old phone. So, hey. Anyways, enough gabbing. Let's go over to level 4 in my new Circle tumbler, Diboja. Five? That's not it. I mean, I'll drink it with the flavor off. is just fucking atrocious. It does not taste that good. It's supposed to be grape, lemon, and blue raspberry. I only taste very artificial grape. I'll give that Cirkul flavor a 2 out of 10. It's not good. Novine Universe, signing off.
So this is where Nova's Discord server kind of comes back to haunt him. And not in the way that y'all might be thinking. He actually just kind of overshared on this server, and then now I'm pretty sure this is all going to be shared around everywhere. I mean, I saw it, so I know all of you guys have probably saw it on Reddit or whatever. I have a couple screenshots of it. He basically spurged out in this Discord server because he lost his job. He also made a post on TikTok, which we'll talk about, but first, let's look at these couple of texts that he made on Discord. I don't even know what you'd call them, messages that he made on his Discord server. Initially, it seems like he ets everyone and he says, I lost my job and I'm fucking so motherfucking pissed off. And then he continues to tell everybody about his experience losing his job. Like, he gives updates, you know, he gives the play-by-play. He says, at least I cried for the first time since May. I highly doubt that the last time you cried was May, Nova. I know you're a very emotional person. There's no way that the last time you cried was in May. He says, FYI, I'm doing okay. I just need time to calm down. I'm sure everybody on that Discord server was real worried about you, Nova. And then somebody asks, where's your therapist? And he says, I don't see her for another week. Now, I might have read these out of order. I wasn't really paying attention to the time frame. But either way, you get the general idea of what's going on. He's basically oversharing in this Discord server. And he's just like talking to random people that are trying to give him advice. You know, somebody's asking where his therapist is. And he's legitimately answering them, saying that he doesn't see them for another week. His last therapist dropped him because they learned about all the weird stuff he was into. And they didn't want to be associated with that. It must really be hard for Nova to do anything at this point. I mean, every time he gets a job, the trolls find out he gets fired. You know, they're finding his therapist. He's getting dropped by them. Even his own mother was hearing about some of the crazy stuff he was doing. I mean, it's wild, but at the end of the day, he deserves all this, right? And then he makes a similar post on his TikTok page. He says, I hope you trolls are fucking happy I lost my job. So instead of just adding his Discord server, he also decides to let everybody know on TikTok about him losing his job. Like, nobody cares, dog. Nobody really fucking cares about you losing your job. And the fact that you keep announcing it is why it keeps happening. People see that it makes you angry. They see that every time you lose your job, you make a TikTok post about it. And that's why people keep doing it. That's what they want you to do, man. They want to make you upset. And then you show them that you're upset and you're feeding into that shit. That's just how it works. But anyway, y'all, that's it for my Nova update. I gotta relax, y'all. I gotta go lay down. You know, Nova's giving me a massive migraine. I've lost all hope in the world. The brightness in my eyes has dwindled. And, you know, I'm a former shell of myself. And now I just got to sit here and contemplate on what I'm going to do next in life because Nova has scarred me. I might actually reach out to him for some kind of therapist. The best thing that y'all can do on your end is like the video, subscribe, comment, share it with a friend. All that helps in the algorithm. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.